Bienvenidos a la Midwest Flyways podcast. I'm your host, Cal Ness, and with me I have Gear Guy Colas. What's up, Gavin?
Nothing, Cal.
We also have Carter Denai in the studio as well. Carter, say hello to everybody out there.
What's up?
And Gavin.
Fuck you, Gavin.
Gavin, the best part about this is that you showed up and immediately started telling me about some new gear that you're getting. So it's funny because you hate the Gear Guy title.
I do hate it.
But you are it, though.
I haven't purchased anything yet.
Right. This podcast is brought to you by Migra Ammunition. Migra has a bunch of new and awesome products in the waterfowl industry. The stacked load, the original stacked load. Joey and I typically are shooting 2-4 stacked Migra, 20 gauge and 12 gauge all year long at Geese. So go check it out. You can get it at Rogers. You can get it at Max. You can get it at Shields, Cabela's. I'm pretty sure you can get it like everywhere now.
Yeah.
So go check out Migra. You won't be disappointed. Gavin, thanks for coming, man. And you're here a lot lately, and we love that about you. You are here a lot.
I'm going to start getting paid.
Yeah.
Start charging.
If you guys stop hearing Gavin on the pod quite as much, contract dispute.
Contract dispute.
Yeah.
We're pulling. We're in negotiations of pay.
We're in negotiations. It's not going good for Gavin.
That's fine.
Yeah. We have no money.
Oh, so I've freed up for an hour? Darn.
Yeah.
Darn.
Gavin, what gear are you buying?
I'm not buying anything yet.
Well, what do you think about?
There's a possibility of a new released thermal that I may purchase since I sold my old one.
You sold it?
I sold my Pulsar, yeah.
Okay.
I'm running Burris.
What are you going to get now?
I have a Burris for the year. Their new V3 640. So
do you like it?
I love it. Yep.
Yeah.
I have the handheld and the scopes. I'm going to run that for the year. But there's possible rumors of a certain scope that I may like and may want to purchase come SHOT Show or spring of next year. So we'll see if that happens.
Right.
If that is released, we'll find out.
Big boy purchase.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Not big boy.
Like a teenager's car. All right.
No. My mother now does listen to this damn thing.
Oh, so, you're on it so much.
No, she apparently someone from my sister's graduating class up at NDSU said, "Hey, I've listened to your brother on the pod." So my sister put it on for my mother,
nice.
And now my mom listens. So if we can keep dollar amounts,
sure.
And
I mean, you're a grown man, so it's not like that.
Yeah, but I don't need to lecture I don't need to lecture at family dinner.
Yeah, I got you.
Also, it really doesn't help when I then complain that I'm poor.
The best part is I have no idea how much it costs. I just know kind of the stuff you're into. So, I just made a guess.
It's not cheap. Let's say that.
Yeah, it was more than all my cars.
No.
Other than my last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably. I love that. I love that for you.
Hey, man, a man's got to have hobbies. He's got to have his enjoyments in life.
Yeah. You got to have fun.
Yeah, and I have a lot of fun.
And you have,
I hunt a lot. So there's that.
For sure.
So
it's going to be good, man. I wanted to talk to you guys this week about something that I've been thinking about. How often do you guys see ducks commit suicide?
Like fly into something?
No. Like when you shoot them.
Dive and bite?
Dive and bite.
A lot.
Like for real. It's
probably 1 or 2 a year, but this is going to sound bad, but I don't take offense to this since you said a lot.
Oh boy.
But I feel that a lot of guys that have that are either hunting lakes, like a lot of divers have that problem, or guys are shooting. It's usually not birds you're killing deep in. It's usually the birds getting out, and when they hit the water, guys aren't following up quick if they need to hit a cripple.
That's exactly what it is on a big slough out in western Minnesota.
Yeah, divers.
No, just puddle ducks.
Puddle ducks, but not following up your shots if they come down crippled.
Yep.
And see, I'm a firm believer, and maybe I'm just fortunate. I'm pretty quick on the trigger.
Yeah.
So usually by the time birds are out and there are guys dropping a bird that comes down wounded, I'm usually pretty quick to be wow.
Too quick on the trigger a little bit sometimes.
I mean, I'm never too quick.
Call you the opportunity killer.
When does that ever happen? I have never.
Don't take a newbie hunter with Gavin.
Absolutely not. No, that shit.
Don't take a newbie. If it's someone's first time.
No, I take a lot of people.
No. When it's the first time. No. When you take your people, you make damn sure they get a shot.
Yeah.
When we bring a newbie and Gavin's with on the hunt, that's a recipe for a dude leaving without taking a shot. Because Gavin is Mr. Quick Finger on the trigger over there. You say, and Gavin's boom, 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 boom.
One time.
Yeah, and did you hear that force shell? That was the rocker shell you throw into.
I have been known to keep one in the hand.
Yeah, you have.
I have been known to keep one in the hand.
And Gavin's got 4 shots before my newbie has even thought about taking his gun out.
The problem is Joey loves to have new guys have shots at 5 feet and then they whiff. Like the one with Jake, I stand on. That bird was much more killable much earlier. Yeah, and I was just sick of waiting.
Yeah, no, that bird was very killable earlier.
Yeah, and Joey's just
but we're trying to put it in a good spot, make it nice and easy.
It got killed. Didn't
it got easy, didn't it?
It got killed, didn't it?
It got easy. Gavin was about ready to take 3 shots on that bird, but it was dead after 1. Yeah, that's a rule of thumb. So I avoid if I am gonna be bringing out a newbie. I'm like, oh man,
here we go.
Yeah. You love it.
Yeah.
You know it's true. Okay, I'm asking this, though, because me and Joey went hunting.
I probably only see 1 or 2 a year, I feel like.
Joey shot this mallard, and he shot it again on the water. I mean, it was friggin' laying there. We go to get this thing, gone. I mean, we made loop after loop, like we knew where it was laying. Go out there and loop after loop. Joey's always said to me, he always is joking, and I've maybe seen it once, where I've seen a bird get crippled, not get killed on the water, and then dive down, and you just can't find it,
I usually feel like they swim.
Well, here's the thing. I've seen divers. What divers will do, what a lot of people don't follow them for the whole time or think they're going to come back up, but what divers will do is they don't have the strength to fly, but they for sure have the strength to swim. So divers will go underwater, and they'll swim 50 feet.
Oh, yeah.
But you have you're not expecting them to go that far underwater, that injured, so you just never find them again. But they'll skirt all the way to the right, 50, 60 feet, and then pop back up, and then go back underwater and swim away again. You'll never find that diver. But mallards, they're not swimming 70 feet, in 30 seconds.
I feel like sometimes they do.
You think?
I really think sometimes when guys, because it's happened at the meadow where we'll drop one, and you'll see it dive under, and then you'll see it pop up in the creek, and then it'll dive again. And then I feel like he burrows himself somewhere where you have to send the dog. Dog usually will dig him up, but you've watched him swim 30 feet, 40 feet, and then pop up and things like that I've seen happen.
Yeah.
So I wonder at the pond, because I'm assuming that's where you were.
Yeah. Yeah.
I assume it's so heavily reeded on the edges. Did that thing dive and then swim over? I always wonder the dive down and bite thing, if that's real.
That's the thing for me. That's why I'm asking the question. And when I looked it up just to get other people's opinions, because Joey's always telling me, he's like, no, they dive down, they'll bite on the weeds, and then they'll kamikaze.
Old
they kill themselves.
Tale.
And I'm like, dude, some of the lakes that we've hunted in are so clear where when I'm hearing someone tell me this, I'm like, dude, if this mallard, unless this mallard is 15 feet under the water, we could see this thing. We know where this thing went down. And maybe they swim and then they bite and grab. I don't know. I looked it up. There's a bunch of people that say they've seen birds dive down, bite, and grab.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. There's refuge forums and a bunch of the old pages and stuff where people are like, yeah, I see 1 or 2 a year where they bite, go down, they bite, and they grab. And
see, when I think about it, I think of they find somewhere to go crawl off and die.
That's kind of how I feel too. Get to the reeds edge and then waddle your way through the reeds for a while.
I don't hunt water enough to really give a solid judgment.
Yeah.
But interesting.
Yeah, and it's interesting too because the only time that I ever really feel like I see this a lot, or where there's the opportunity for it, is when it's super reedy.
Yeah. Super ricey or some shit.
Something. Yeah, you're hunting a swamp, you're hunting shit water.
Yeah.
It's not a big clean lake or anything. Every time it's a clean lake, that bird's trying to get to the shoreline or you're going to kill it on the water. But I don't know. It's just weird. It's just something I was thinking about. People have told me it before. And I've always been is that real? Or are they just swimming so far away that you just never saw them again and they come up for a second and then they're back underwater for another 40 feet?
It's a good question.
It's kind of a good question, right? I feel like it's something that if you're listening to this and you've seen it happen before, there's got to be somebody out there, if this has ever happened for real, if this is a real thing, somebody's got to have a picture or a video or can attest to have personally seen a bird underwater biting on to some
a
reed or something where they're just kamikazing themselves.
I just don't feel I don't know. That's such an interesting take. I don't know. I don't have the answer.
It's kind of weird, right?
It is weird. It's hard to think about. I always looked at that as an old wives' tale, but it could be wrong.
Yeah.
It could be real.
Yeah, you know, that I'm pretty sure, is it an old wives' tale?
Yep.
Is it old wives' tale?
100%.
Oh, is it? God, I've been saying that wrong my entire life.
Yeah.
I've always said old wives' tale.
Old wives' tale.
Old wives' tale.
Sounds like a good whiskey brand.
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
Next business adventure.
Adventure. I like that.
Because I need another iron in the fire.
Next business adventure. I love it.
What?
Old wives' tale.
Old wives' tale.
Next business adventure.
Old whiskey wives' tale.
I like it. This podcast is also brought to you guys by Ducks Unlimited. And if you're not a part of Ducks Unlimited now, it's a no-brainer. And even more so a no-brainer now because you guys can go and check out the new DU calendars that are for sale only in Minnesota. And you can win guns very easily on there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only for the state of Minnesota, and they're giving away so many guns. I know you can get these at your local DU banquets, so be on the lookout for them. If you buy one, it gets you your membership too. So if you're in Minnesota, check that out. Otherwise, just go to ducks.org, and you can get your membership there.
Go
Gavin,
support.
You have a new dog.
I do have a new puppy at home.
We haven't talked about it.
We have not.
Why don't you talk about it a little bit?
I picked up a yellow female.
Tell us her name.
Ember.
Ember.
Yep, that's her call name.
I love that.
Yep. So,
she feisty bitch?
Oh, yeah, she's spicy little thing. She's fun, though. She's a little bit more sensible than Chance, which I kind of needed and like.
Yeah.
A little soft, but no, she's got a lot of fun. A lot of fun working on marking in basic OB. I got her out of Texas, out of my buddy Brody Gibson's kennel. Super nice litter. The only yellow female, and I wanted another female after losing one. And I like males and all, but at the moment I've had enough for a male for a while.
Yeah.
Chance is a lot of dog.
Chance is a lot of dog, dude.
A lot of dog.
Just doesn't sit down. Doesn't want to chill ever. Doesn't matter how many times you run him in the yard. Comes back in and he's like pissed at you that he's got to sit on a seat or something.
We did 3 miles the other day. I had a 3-mile run and I brought him with. Pucker didn't care. We got home and he's just staring at me.
Really?
Yeah, like, hey man,
we're gonna
go do another 3.
Out?
And I was like, fuck off. Like, cool it down. And every 20 minutes he'd come back and nudge the bumper at me and I'm like, dude, cool it down.
Yeah, Chance is a nut job, bro.
Yep. I pray. I made the joke today at Matt's. I pray someday at like 10, just mid-stride for a cripple, he just heart attack and just tips over mid-run.
Shut up.
I do. It'd be the best way for that dog to go out. It really would.
When he's 10 years old,
yeah, he's
saying?
10, 12, one big stride for a wounded goose and just kind of tips over, and I'd be like, damn, at least he went out on his own terms.
All the way to the end?
Yep, all the way to the end, all the way to the bitter end. That dog ran like a jackass.
Well, could you ever retire, Chance? I know it's a crazy question, but like legit.
I don't know. I made the joke one day that I'll retire him from waterfall, but I don't think I could ever retire him from pheasant hunting because he's just...
He's got too much juice.
I think he would honestly, like, if hypothetically by the time he's ready to
retire,
say I'm married with kids, like little ones, that fucker would get me divorced. Like, he's just
because of the energy you're saying?
Dude, he just can't, he can't chill in the house.
Yeah.
He can't, like, dude, the other morning we ran Hank with Joey.
Yeah.
And I'm like grabbing shit. And I'm like loading in the truck and I can hear like the power spins going on in the kennel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, buddy. Like, you're staying home. Oh, the look of betrayal. Like the moment I loaded, I didn't go get the dog vest, but the dog vest is next to my gun.
Yeah.
I grabbed the gun, but no dog vest.
He let you know.
Just barked the whole time. He wouldn't shut up. I walked, I'm like, shut up. People in the house sleeping. Shut up. I turn on. I'm like, shut up. That went on for 20 minutes. As I shut the door and locked it, it just fucking wouldn't shut up. Finally, Dave, my roommate, one of the kids I rent to, texts me. He goes, what do I got to do to shut him up? And I was like, put him outside. It's the only option. Just put his ass outside till I get home. So he's just outside by himself all day.
Damn.
Just till I get home at like 11 because he would not quit.
Yeah, he's not about that.
No,
leaving me home
he
life.
is not about it. No. So I can't imagine. More than likely what will happen due to just how he is, his knees and hips will go and he just won't have. He'll have the heart, but he won't have the legs. So then he'll be forced to like, you can't go, you can't run.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
So Ember's the new prospect. Things have been going great. She's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
we've been working on puppy doubles, puppy triples, some fun stuff, some fun
Dumb it
games.
down. What does that mean? Puppy doubles, puppy triples. Talk about when you first get a dog, what people should be doing with their dog.
So when you take a puppy home, I start what we call puppy games at like 8 weeks, 7 weeks. So you start teaching sit, you start teaching down, come, here, place, kennel, all your basic commands with just food without really any commands. Like I teach her to sit by just how I hold my hand with the treat and how I angle it. Her butt will hit the ground, clicker, food. Oh, my butt touched the ground, I get food and a click. Okay, I get what I want. So you just start teaching the games that way, and then I start doing like hidden bird drills. So like I'll hide some birds out in the yard. We'll just go for a walk. Oh, found one. Woo, woo. And just praise her, show her good girl. She starts to learn to use her nose then for pheasant hunting and other things and some trailing. I start doing some basic trails, just like feathers. And then I'll pull a duck like 10 feet. Hey.
Yeah.
Hunt. Oh, bird. So you start teaching some basic stuff like that, just some intuitive and just teaching them how to learn. And then puppy doubles, I teach it a little different than a lot of guys. Some guys will throw actual marks. I do it to basically food. So I teach the dog a lot to like go to food, go to a marker.
Yeah.
So add a white cone, there's a marker for you. Go to the marker, there's a reward. So you start with food at each marker. Run back, run out, get the food, come back, get food, go to the next one, go there. And you move throughout. So it teaches the dog to move with you and work with you and view multiple things.
Yeah.
Now she's old enough. Now we throw like, hey, bumper here. Go get one, come back, go get that one. Boom. So we start messing around and some stuff. So it's fun. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. So,
yeah, it's good, man. Mm-hmm. What are like the biggest mistakes you think people make when they first get a puppy that they want to become a bird dog?
Ooh. That's a really good question. Rushing to like hunt.
Yeah.
I don't hunt a dog before a year and a half.
Really?
Oh yeah. Like
no matter what.
Don't care. I don't care what your dog's been through. I don't care what you think. No. Think of it this way. Say you have a dog coming into this fall that's 7 months. You just finished your force fetch.
Yep.
That's like giving a 16-year-old the keys to your Ferrari and being like, hey man, good luck. Yeah, it might go good for a little while. You might not have any errors. But that dog also is young enough where it listens to you instinctively. Now you bring a 1.5-year-old out.
Yeah.
And you haven't followed up on your OB. You haven't really done the things. And oh God, he's unruly. He's horrible. He breaks. I wonder. You gave him all the reward without any of the discipline.
Right.
Like, dude, and I have a guy that listens to the pod. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. But he's been messaging me about some force fetch issues. And it's more than likely he just went too quick through some things. So you just have to go back through them. It's like force fetch, basic OB, all those things. You just take your time. Most guys aren't training to have a field trial champion. They're not running field trials. They're not trying to run field trials.
Yeah.
You just want a good hunting dog.
For sure. That's most
two 15-minute sessions a day, 3 if you really want to be thorough, and don't rush. Do all your training. Make sure everything's sound. Bring her multiple places. The other thing guys do is they don't train multiple places. Like I do OB in like 10 spots. Hardware store.
What does that do for you? Like what's the reason for that?
So if you're at home, the dog is always at home. It's very comfortable. It's very easy to listen at home. It knows all the variables. Now, if you go to Home Depot and I'm doing OB and somebody walks down the aisle, she's forced to listen and pay attention. So you make the brain work. Doing OB in the house where she's never left the house is no harm, no foul. Now I go to a baseball park and there's 30 kids screaming in a baseball game going on and there's a bunch of distractions. Now I make you sit and look at me. Now I make you heel correctly. Now I make you come here. She wants to go play with the ball that's being thrown by the kids, but she's got to come to me. So you just get so much more exposure and so much more in-depth into the training, and it just bulletproofs the dog. Everyone laughs. I can bring my dogs anywhere. Chance, I can bring to a hardware store and down him, and I can walk away and not worry. He's obedient. He's just unruly in the house.
For sure.
But like I can down him in a hardware store and shop in an aisle for hours.
Yeah.
He'll never move.
Yeah.
You touch him, he'll look at you and be like, don't touch me. Like, I'm not supposed to be touched. Leave me alone. Until I say, here, and then he'll move. Or, okay, and then he'll do his thing. But, like, you got to have that control.
Yeah.
Guys try to rush that. And, like, guys are, like, I don't want to say,
No, yeah, say it.
I don't know how to word it. I'm trying to think of the wording I want here because I don't want to come off as a prick. Too late. Guys don't like to ask for help. People in general. People are like, oh, like, I'll pick up one book and I'll just do it all on my own. Reach out to somebody. Like, there's nothing wrong with asking for help because you can do more harm if you don't know what you're doing than good.
Yeah.
So, like, Connor got Nelly. First phone call after picking Nelly up was me. Hey, I want to train every Sunday at your house at 7. Sounds good. I can make that work. We did, for the first 10 months of Nelly's life, we trained every Sunday at 7. I gave him his homework for the week. We would do like a midway week call where he would ask questions and concerns. I would address them. We would train on Sunday. Every week.
Mm-hmm.
You need the help. You need someone to give you direction, especially if you've never done it. If you've done it, still some guys think the old ways. Like, there are some old school back asswards ways of doing shit. And I just don't like that. Honestly, I've learned the most dog training from reading dolphin trainer books.
Really?
I can't touch a dolphin. You have to teach the dolphin purely without ever being able to touch it.
Who told you that? Who told you to look at dolphin training books?
My buddy Ben. My buddy Ben Lipinski, he trains canines because canines the same way. Labs, like, you can pop a pinch collar.
Yeah.
It's never going to bite you.
Yeah.
He trains Malinois. You pop the wrong Malinois.
For sure.
You might get bit.
For sure.
So you have to outthink the dog a lot. Yeah. Training a chimp, you can't touch the chimp.
Yeah.
Training a zoo animal, you can't touch it. Training a dolphin, you can't touch it. So he gave me the book to read. I don't remember the title now. It's at home.
But it's a dolphin training book.
Half of it's so the writer of the book is a world-renowned like animal trainer, but half of her career is training dolphins. So the first 10 chapters are on like the logic behind using food and like certain expectations to teach an animal.
Yeah.
All animals, but she taught it on dolphins.
Wow.
So then I bought a couple other ones from similar trainers and read those. And like, honestly, that's helped me so much with my basic OB and some of my drill work. Like, of course, the drills I need from other things, but some of the mechanics and like some of the trains of thought have come from other ways. Like I did Ray Voigt is a pro.
Mm-hmm.
He used to work with Mike Lardy, who's a world-renowned pro and very well known in the field trial world. But Ray came up and did a seminar at Matt and Kelsey's, and I did that. And there was this dog in the seminar that just would not take this cast. Just wouldn't do it. And Ray goes, have you ever thought maybe there's something wrong, like with the dog physically? He's not being disobedient. And the lady went, oh, I don't know. And he goes, well, he took the cast yesterday and he won't take it today. Let's check something. We went open the pad up, and on the inside of the pad, there was a cut from either yesterday or today. So when he would turn that way, it would open the cut. It was causing him pain. We didn't want to turn that way. That the person that had that dog was like, he's just being disobedient. And he goes, I don't think so. He goes, took the right-handed cast fine yesterday. He goes, I don't think that's it. He goes, you've moved up, you've done everything. This dog has shown it can do it. He goes, the answer is much more basic. And some people jump to like disobedient or the dog is trying to defile, whatever. No, let's go the reverse route. What could there be something wrong?
Yeah.
I did it to Chance. Chance has never blinked a bumper in his life. And one day he wouldn't pick it up and I was being a dick. I'm like, fetch. And I walked up there and I'm pissed. And I've made him sit and I've nicked him on the collar and I'm angry. And I walk up, that bumper is in a pile of horse shit. No shit, he didn't want to pick it up.
Right.
I'm a dick. And I instantly was like, oh, dude, I've nicked you once for no reason. Like, I had no business. And in my head, I was like, well, if you think about it, this dog in 5 years has never not picked up whatever I've asked him to pick up.
Yeah.
And he won't pick this up.
In the moment, you don't think.
Oh, in the moment,
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you blinking for? Fetch, Nick, fetch. What the fuck? Walk up. Oh, I don't blame you.
Yeah, who wants that?
Like, I wouldn't stick my head in there either.
For sure.
Brother, my bad. I'm rude. We then threw a couple fun bumpers with the new bumper, like had a good time. I got him back. We had a good training thing the rest of the time. But like in that moment, I thought he was being disobedient. He's not. The
bumper's in shit.
The bumper's in shit.
It's in literal shit.
Yeah, it's literally in a horse shit. I don't blame
you're an
him.
asshole.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Like I was like, bro, I wouldn't have picked it up either. I get it.
He's like, nah.
But like
I'm good.
guys don't ask for help and they try to push things too fast.
Yeah.
To me, like most people force fetch dog between 6 and 7 months because that's when they lose their teeth or most of their teeth. Everyone like Chance the highly trained dog, correct?
Yep.
Everyone loves the dog. Great training, everything else. I didn't force fetch him until 10 months. I needed 4 months of maturity in OB before I could force fetch him because he just wasn't there mentally to do it.
Yep.
For most people, that's so far behind. Who cares?
Yeah.
What clock am I on? What clock am I on? My own? Because, somebody brought their puppy out at 10 months and he did 10 retrieves in the field. Who cares?
Right.
My career with Chance, he's picked up more birds than most guys will in 4 dogs.
For sure.
I don't have to show off a puppy doing it. I got a dog doing it till he's 12.
Yeah.
Because I did it right. So those are the main mistakes I would say guys make.
So you think it's genuinely a mistake to take a dog out before they're like a year old?
I think so.
Yeah.
I have never been around a dog that I thought at, we'll just say 7 to 10 months should be hunting. I've never been around one. I've taken one run. Ginger hunted. Ginger hunted at like fucking 4 months. Biggest mistake ever. It took me so many years of work to undo the issues and the problems that we had from that.
And like instinctively, do they have it at 4 months? Are they like, can you take them out hunting and they'll go get the bird?
Oh, you could, yeah.
Yeah.
Ember, I could take Ember. She's never been around a full on shotgun, but she's been around some 209 primers. But like, I threw a clip wing pigeon for her. She'll chase that sucker down across the yard. She'll do like singles right now to a white coat and like to a marker. She'll do a 60-yard mark, no problem. She could do it easily if I introduced her to decoys and calling and the blind, and I held her on a leash and did some like basics. She'd have no problem hunting.
Yeah,
this like the end of this fall, but I have no interest in that. No,
I think that's probably where guys go wrong though, is because they see that natural instinct of their lab. You know, and it's like 4 months in, and they're like, damn, no, the dog, he retrieves everything I throw out there. He's
100%.
You know, she's really learning good. She's got her head about her and, you know, whatever. And then they're like, she can hunt. And for a lot of guys, it's not about having a perfect dog. It's just about having a dog you love that goes and retrieves birds.
Oh, yeah.
But like you said, the amount of time you're probably going to have to work with even just your like fun dog that's supposed to go out and retrieve without issues, that you're going to have to work with that dog to get it back to a place where you're like, this is a good dog. I think another thing too I want to bring up, that just from like a non-dog trainer's perspective, having hunted with a lot of dogs, good and bad, right? I think what a lot of people get really upset about, like when we talk about how people should wait or should have a certain expectation of what a dog's going to do. Like, hey, if you have a dog that you think is a good retriever dog, but like you damn sure know for a fact, you could be honest with us and say it's not a champion level, like it's not a great obedient dog. Mm-hmm. A lot of the time, man, like it's not us saying that we don't think that you should hunt with your dog. It's saying you need to pick the right scenarios where you're going to be willing to put your dog before the hunt. Mm-hmm. Because otherwise you're compromising the dog's both learning and their safety. 100%. And it's not about like me being an asshole, like, oh, you shouldn't bring your dog, man. No, I want you to bring your dog. I want you to hunt with your dog. I'm just saying, if we got 6 people in this blind and we know we really want to go out and just have a good day, don't tell me that your dog, who is going to break every time we say kill him, is going to be in a situation that they couldn't be either compromised in terms of their safety or their training.
100%. And it comes down to, it's hard for guys with an ego. It's hard for guys to put their ego aside and be like, well, why not my dog? And like, it's not, people need to turn that off a little bit. It's not about that. To me, like Joey's a good example of this the other day. We hunted out of the boat on Sunday, my big boat, maiden voyage. I told Joey, because of Hank's paw, let's hunt him in water for the first half of the year, see how he does, run him around home, exercise and keep him in good shape. We'll hunt him in water because it'll be easier on his paw.
Yep.
Simple. I have no problem sitting Chance
to
hunt Hank.
Yep.
That's not an issue. But the setting is correct. If we were hunting a field, I'd be like, Joey, let's run Chance. It's going to be hard on Hank's paw, and we have 5 shooters.
Yeah.
Hank's never done a dry field with 5 shooters yet. Let's give him that opportunity in a better setting, especially coming off an injury. Why be coming off an injury and throw him into a setting he hasn't been in yet? That doesn't make any sense. Go out with you and me and you. The 3 of us go out. 2 dudes you know that can shoot.
For sure.
And I don't care if we kill 10 or 2 or 100. So if I'm like, hey man, we have a flock of 5 geese coming in. Cal and I are both going to step and dump 1 goose on the first shot per guy. Hank will go out, pick up 1, come back, pick up 1. It's controlled. We're not going to have 7 dudes come out and rain out 11.
For
and
sure.
You got a dog coming off an injury who's been laid up for the month of August.
Yep.
You're trying to get him back in shape. First hunt back. Dude, my first hunt back with every dog is never a bunch of dudes. Chance's first hunt back, me and Rye.
Yep.
2 dudes. you got to give them a warm-up. You got to bring them in. You can't be like, oh, yeah, we haven't hunted since last January in Kansas. I should do 11 shooters on early goose over my dog. Could I? Probably with him now because he's 6.5. But no, 2 dudes. 2 dudes and easy. Let's make this simple. Let's simplify the problems. And also just like help him be successful. That's the big thing. People like to not help the dog be successful. In the end, they think they're helping, but they're hurting. And to me, that's the ego's not there. Like me, like Ember won't hunt, honestly, October of next year. So she'll be a year and
5 months.
Yeah, because what is she now?
Yeah, how old is she right now?
I got her the weekend of Game Fair. So what do we?
August, a month, almost 2 months.
Almost 2 months out. So she'll be
4 months.
She'll be 4 months
this week.
This 7th, the 7th of October, 4 months. Yeah. So then, so I'll force fetch through winter. Yeah. So she won't see it till October, November.
She'll be 16 months old.
She'll be 16 months, 17 months before she sees the field for a hunt.
Right.
And that hunt will be me and one person, and we'll kill 3 ducks.
Yep.
I want 3 simple, easy ducks in the hole. Go pick them up. Let's go home. Simple, easy. I don't need a lot. I don't need
for sure. Get her hyped up.
Yeah.
Nice and chill.
Yep. And like my training is extensive. Like I put out, some guys laugh, I put out full spreads. I put out a full goose spread and I'll run a dog through it. And I've brought her on hunts where she runs through the goose decoys and we throw a goose 4 and she catches a feather or throw a duck or whatever. Like you do all those things, but you set the basics.
Right. You want them to have fun. You want them to enjoy it, be comfortable in the situation.
I love her when she's out hanging out with us, setting up goose spreads and hanging out. She'll go all year for that. She ain't a hunt. No.
All right, let's roll into Say What. Say What is presented by SoundGear. Carter, do you want to tell us a little bit about the Say What segment?
Yeah, so Say What, I read off either a real fact or real story or something I made up, and then you two have to guess whether it is real or fake.
I love that. And also, right now, guys, SoundGear is doing a crazy Midwest Flyways discount. So to get Phantoms, custom hearing protection, you can use code FLYWAYS on SoundGear's website right now for 20% off your custom hearing, which is insane. Please go use it. I don't know how long they're going to let us do it.
You're losing money if you don't buy them.
It's crazy. 20% off custom hearing protection, SoundGear, code FLYWAYS. All right, Carter, let's do it. First one. Gavin, you ready?
Yep.
So, all right. More than a dozen swans were found shot in Minnesota. The DNR couldn't find who did it and went around to local homeowners trying to entrap them with questions, trying to like make them think they did it. Using questions as why did you shoot them in the head or why they used a certain caliber rifle. To this day, no one has been apprehended for this crime.
So this didn't happen like this year. This is just at one time this did happen?
Within the last 5.
I say false.
Why?
Because I don't feel like they'd openly admit to trying to entrapping them.
And they were shot with a rifle?
That's what was reported, yep.
And left for dead?
Yep.
Yeah, I say false.
I'm going to say it's true.
It's true. Happened out by Chicago. One of my friends got questioned by him.
Oh, so hold on. So you said that they tried to entrap them.
He said the DNR officers were asking him why he used that caliber rifle or why he shot them in the head.
Interesting. Okay. All right, I was wrong. Well done.
Damn.
That was good.
Let's go. That feels really good. I don't know if I've ever come out of the gate and gotten the first one right.
No. Definitely not.
Sorry.
It's so bad.
You're so bad at this.
I am so bad at this. All right. Say what?
All right. The next one here. While migrating from Alaska, a hen pintail carrying a satellite transmitter landed on a shrimp boat off the northern Oregon coast. The crew carried the duck to shore and then released it.
Can you repeat that?
While migrating from Alaska, a hen pintail carrying a satellite transmitter landed on a shrimp boat off the northern Oregon coast. The crew carried the duck safely to shore.
They have shrimp boats in Oregon? I feel like it's too cold. I don't feel like they have shrimp boats there.
I fucking bet they do.
I bet they don't. False.
But I think this story's false.
I'm doubling down. False.
It's true from Ducks Unlimited.
Fuck. What? They have shrimp boats in Oregon?
You're bad, bro.
I whooped your ass last time. Don't even start with me.
For sure. But
Hold
Joey's
on.
good at this, and you had Joey last time, so.
What?
I think you guys picked the same answers on all of them.
I had to
I'm
go
not saying,
first.
I'm just saying.
Are you saying there's a conspiracy theory here?
Maybe,
Fuck out of here. Hold on.
There is a conspiracy theory here because the first week we did this shit, I got an answer right. Then Joey used some bullshit thing he found on, probably like BuzzFeed.com. And he was like, it is real, actually. And then my answer was wrong again.
Hold on.
There is a lot of videos of commercial shrimping offshore of Oregon. And just
Really?
I thought that part was probably true because I'm like, well, if Carter's lying about the duck, he's got to be not lying about the shrimp.
I know that there's cod boats and like fishing boats, but I didn't know there's shrimp boats. I thought the boat was the lie.
2023, they landed 41.2 million pounds.
God damn. I thought my shrimp came from fucking Louisiana.
So the duck landed on the boat and then it didn't fly away?
I think they were too far off the coast from how I understood the story. So they just brought it back.
She got exhausted.
Yeah.
She couldn't figure out where she was.
Damn.
You ever seen that? Like where they
I've seen them turn around and they don't know.
What the fuck?
I didn't personally interview the duck. So
no, I understand.
I don't know for sure. But.
All right, Carter, you fucking
dick.
Fucking prick. All right, next one.
All right. When the stock market was exploding in 2021, a YouTuber used his pet pigeon to day trade stocks for a month. He tracked the pigeon's eye movements and showed him a screen of available stocks. The YouTuber did this trial for a month, starting with 10K, and made a profit of 15K over the month.
This cannot be. This can't be.
This is false.
I feel like I have to go true because you've gone false.
It's false.
I think I have to go devil advocate. False.
So it is false.
Okay. I was going to fucking say.
But
what part of that is true?
The whole thing, except they did it with a fish. Profited 1,000 over a month.
That can't be real.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Who put this out there?
A YouTuber.
Wait. How did they? I don't get it. So they tracked the fish's eye movement?
They made a custom tracking system to pinpoint the orange pixels of the fish to capitalize on the market when he's in that choice section. He started out with 50,000 and made $1,007, while the rest of the
on how many days?
In a month. And he outperformed the NASDAQ by 13%.
With a fucking fish.
He started out with how much money?
50,000.
That's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. And made 1,000.
That's like chump change to you.
So he was shut the fuck up.
That's like your day trading account, ain't it?
Yeah, if I was a day trader, that would be definitely my account. But I'm not. So
we should find a way to pool we should all pool our money together and see how much we can do.
Midwest Flyways should do not a prank, but a live stream video where we get a pet mallard and we let him move into quadrants and we day trade with like $50.
I think you have to have so much money to day trade, I think.
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure you just wouldn't make any money, but I think you can for sure trade with $50.
I think you can day trade, but I think
do like penny stocks,
Yeah, I think I haven't traded a lot, but I think to trade like multiple trades a day, you have to hold like $5,000 or something in an account.
Right now, you have two guys who don't know much about day trading talking about day trading, which is a recipe for a really good fucking time. It's like gambling. Carter, I think we should start doing this with parlays for you.
100%. I don't need it. I just have locks.
Yeah. Oh God.
Carter is somehow good.
He has hit a couple of good parlays.
No,
not a couple. Fuck, this kid's on a heater.
Last week I was 5 for 5.
What? You didn't send me that.
No.
Oh, okay.
I think we need to get a pet mallard.
Hold on. I think we need to get a pet mallard, but we'd all should pool our money together, put $100 in the pot, the four of us, include Joey in this.
Okay.
And we let that mallard make our trade.
I think
every day with $400.
I honestly think
in.
We should
I would spend $100 to see if this could actually work. Yeah. Because a fish doing it blows my mind. I wonder how many losers he had in there, though.
I don't watch the video.
There's a full video?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll watch the shit out of this.
I think we should do this. Yeah, I really legitimately think we should.
Duck just
walks over. Could you keep a mallard at your house?
Yeah, I can keep chickens, ducks, geese. I can even keep goats. I found out.
I think we should maybe do this, like for real.
I'm down.
Can we get a mallard? We'll build it a little thing at your house.
I can just buy one from Matt and Kelsey, one of the flyers that they have.
Great.
Perfect.
And then we'll just build a little quadrant.
Whatever box he walks into.
Yeah, whatever box he walks into, that's what we're trading with. Well, we'll have to watch this YouTube video.
But I love this.
It's definitely going to work. We might lose our money, but it's going to work. No, dude. But what if this mallard is a sharp?
Yeah. What if a sharp?
Shark.
Sharp.
Shark.
Sharps.
With a K.
The sharps. You
It's
guys,
with a
you guys
K.
gamble?
It's with a K. Shark.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's shark, ain't it?
That's how I've
I've
like
always
a,
said
a
gambling
shark.
shark.
Yeah.
Oh, boys. Gavin, you've gotten so many sayings wrong tonight.
I've got one, you
No,
fuck.
business adventure.
Business adventure is not it's not a wrong saying.
It is.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Business venture.
Business venture would be the correct term.
We just breezed over it.
Well, you know, I'm 0 for 2, but I don't think I'm off on this one.
Card shark versus card sharp. The original saying is card sharp.
Yeah, but
Or a gambling
card
sharp.
is the new one. This ain't 1850, motherfucker.
A gambling sharp is a person who uses skill and or deception, or is a studied advocate of
What
a
is the
certain
shark?
thing.
Hold on, don't breeze over.
A shark is somebody who cheats.
You see how he breezed over that? So the term
In sports betting, a sharp is an experienced and successful bettor who knows what they're doing.
And
Guys,
what is
I'm
a
just telling you,
shark?
it's a sharp.
What is a shark?
A shark is somebody who steals from you, like a shark.
So he cheats.
You know you're a shark, a cheater.
So what is a day trader? Generally, they're cheaters.
No, they're not. They're just trading stocks.
Yeah, and they're generally
If
shifty people.
if they're in the government, they're a cheater for sure. Insider
They're
trading
trading is
for
like
sure.
insider trading.
We need some of that.
Can we make a political joke really quick?
I don't know. Go ahead. Maybe I'll cut it.
Well, okay. My dad, have you seen that Instagram handle that like shows all of Nancy Pelosi's trades?
Yes.
Yep.
My dad followed that for 2 months.
Yeah, did he
and
make money?
Actually made
Of course he made fucking
stupid
obviously,
money.
it's not a
He
political
got
joke,
like
that's
a
political reality.
He made like a 38% return.
Yeah, bro.
On those.
I
And
literally-
I was like, he's like, I would text the guy that has his like account and tell him every time she would trade.
Bro, I just
hey,
told-
sell this, do this, do this. And he goes, if you want me to, James, and he would do it. And I was like, honestly, I should fucking do that.
I'm
That's
dead. I'm
brilliant.
gonna start.
Like,
I think what we
Nancy
should
Pelosi's
do.
got a
we'll
killer
get the day
record.
trading going on where we have a $400 pool with the mallard, and we have a $400 pool on Pelosi. And the good news is, if the mallard loses all of our money, Pelosi's gonna double it. So we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be good.
Nancy Pelosi and Mitt Romney, we can be rich.
Whatever. I just need Pelosi. I don't care about anybody else. She's rich. And it's all from insider trading, so we should for sure do that.
Especially with her government
I'm
salary
pretty sure, at
being
least.
what it is.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly someone worth $60 million when she only makes
180 million.
Is it 180?
Pretty sure it's more than 60.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
a
it
lot.
was 60.
Carter, what's our next say what?
Our next one here,
So I'm one for 2. Ooh.
1 for 3.
1 for 3.
One for. Oh,
I'm
yeah,
2 for
sorry.
3?
Yeah, 1 for you are.
I think
I'm
so,
2
yeah.
for 3.
2 for 3. Yes.
Yep.
So in Brazil, a prison replaced their guard dogs with geese. They are responsive by name.
True. I've seen this.
Hold on. Let him finish.
They're responsive by name, and when the guards call, they honk. They patrol the grass between the prison's inside fence and main outer wall.
It's super cool, actually.
There's about 8 to 10 in the flock.
I'm saying true. Gavin's so confident.
Dude, it was so cool. I watched the video on this.
Yeah, some guy messaged me the article. Nate Dembowski.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out to Nate.
Yep.
No, I literally saw this on Facebook. So then I YouTubed it, and there's like a 20-minute video of why, the reasoning. Breakouts have been half. Like, the moment people start coming to the fence, the geese walk over and go, knack, knack, knack,
There's a
knack,
little-
knack. And then they like fucking turn. They have farm geese, and literally they're super territorial. So like they have like the clutchlings and shit. So whenever people get near the eggs, knack, knack, they just fucking freak out. The guards are like, we have cut our breakouts by half. Most people don't even attempt. It's like, that's brilliant.
There's a little supplemental information here. So it's also used in China at the Vietnam border to bite and honk at people trying to break the COVID quarantine rules.
No
His-
way.
Can you imagine being attacked
Bro,
by a
for
goose
COVID,
at the
Kick
border?
the shit out of that goose.
And there was also a flock back in the Roman days that kept $300 million worth of scotch safe in Scotland for the last 60 years. That's now.
Old
Wait,
Red was the
wait, hold
damnedest
on, go back.
goose
What did you say about
that
Rome?
I've ever
So
seen.
they did the same thing in Rome. They had guard geese.
Oh, for prisons?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you should make that 2 separate things. I thought you said that the geese have been protecting the Scotch since the Roman Empire. I was like, what the fuck?
The scotch is the last 60 years.
Got it. That's badass.
So crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, if you think about it though, like
Damn.
how many times have you, I don't know if you, because you didn't do commercial work very much, did you?
No.
So when we used to do commercial work down in Roseville, there were a couple like commercial buildings we worked on for like service work.
Yeah.
That would be next to like roosting geese every spring.
Yeah.
Dude, you walked within 30 feet of that goddamn nest. Man, they'd come at you, and I'm like, God damn it, I'm going to end up killing one of these things and just freak out. That or turkeys. I got attacked by a turkey one day.
Turkeys are like that. Yep.
Dude, he saw the reflection of my bumper, and I'm in the back of my van grabbing fire, and I jumped out right as he jumped to the bumper. I got my ass whooped by that turkey. Oh, dude, I had cuts on my pants and legs from the spurs. Oh, dude, he attacked me with his feet. He was not happy. I had to fend him off.
They can be very mad creatures.
You know, that's actually super cool that they did that for a prison.
Yeah.
Could you imagine trying to cross a border?
Can you imagine not just kicking a goose in the face if you were trying to flee a prison?
Well, they're on the other side of the barbed wire. So it's like a fence, and there's a walkway, and the geese are in the walkway.
Yeah, it's like
so
the
you
inner
come
walls.
up to the fence, and they honk at you and shit.
I got you.
So it's like they can't kick them quite.
Sure,
like at the border, though, 100%.
For sure, at the border.
If I'm trying to sit,
or
Vietnam,
some COVID regulations.
Yeah, kick over.
COVID regulations. I can't walk on the park sidewalk because a goose is going to hiss at me. Bet. All right, bet. Yeah.
Golf clubs and all.
Yeah. Some of those Texas boys have been like, you sent a sandhill crane out here.
Jesus.
Them things will kick your ass.
Yeah. So 2 for 4. Do you have another one or no?
Yeah, we can do one more.
Let's do one more.
So
tiebreaker. I know you've got 3.
I'm 3.
Damn it.
Yeah.
The longest flying waterfowl are black brant, which migrate nonstop from coastal Alaska to Baja California, roughly about 3,000 miles, and that's in just 60 to 72 hours. The birds lose almost half their body weight during this flight.
Are you saying in a continuous flight?
Yes.
Do all the parts of that have to be true?
Yes, it's all true or all false.
Hold on. So you're saying as waterfall as a whole in continuous flight or total migration?
Continuous flight. Like maybe they stop for a second. I don't.
So not.
What I'm
not
saying
the,
is
what
what
he's
I'm saying
is
like so say a pintail goes from the north part of Alaska to Baja. Technically, that migration is farther. So what I'm asking is because that pintail would stop 2 times on the way to Baja. Are you saying the migration is because in one shot?
Yeah, I said which migrate nonstop from coastal Alaska.
I think it's true.
Baja.
I think it's true.
I'm going false.
True.
Damn it.
Ducks Unlimited.
Ducks Unlimited again got me. Shit. I don't know much about Brant, but I would have thought it would have been like. I feel like ducks. There are multiple.
I saw an article about Brant that said. I saw an article that said they fly 3,000 miles.
I feel like there's like pintails that start on the north slope of Alaska, and then
I don't think it's nonstop.
It's not nonstop.
Yeah,
so that's the part I
That's
fuck.
the part.
Fuck.
72 hours.
It's them goddamn
3
word
days.
problems again getting me.
Right.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Dude, you need to start a new business adventure about some of that stuff. You know, go see a card shark or a gambling shark. Yeah, when somebody says, "What was that?" Yeah, dude, that's Joey's seat. That's bad. You don't want that, dude.
Well, it's like loogies.
Oh man, it's like weeks of them probably too.
Yeah.
So he just sits there. Big spitter. Guy's a big spitter. Joey's gonna quit dipping one day. Well, he doesn't dip. He's gonna quit zinning one day, and he's still gonna spit in cups.
Oh yeah,
it's just like
that's disgusting.
Crazy.
I thought it was crazy that they lost half their body weight.
That's what the part that I was very like I didn't know.
Yeah,
I was
that's why I
confused
asked
with the
you, is it all
continuous
of it?
part because I thought they stopped.
It says nonstop.
Interesting. Do you think all of them? Not all of them.
Probably not all of them, but
some.
the ones they've tracked or whatever.
Interesting.
Pretty insane.
Damn. 2 for 5. Fuck. Bad time for me.
All right, let's go into our draft. The draft tonight is presented by Turtle Box. And guys, if you don't have a Turtle Box, you need one, especially if you like to play music when you're in the blind or when you're setting up with the boys in the morning. You can float these things on their back, even
Super
though
dope.
some people, don't do that and some people do. I'm cool with it. I think it's one of the coolest aspects of these things that they're waterproof and they're drop proof. So if you're going to spend money on a speaker,
it's also very entertaining for kids. We took Maddie's nieces or our nieces out.
Yeah, it's
onto a
our
lake.
nieces now.
Yeah, I guess. Yep. And they had so much fun just dunking the speaker and picking it back up with all the water coming out. A lot of entertainment.
there
It's a
you
pretty
go.
dope product. I'm a
It
big
is
fan.
sick. They're
It is
pretty awesome.
wild. When we were at Delta, there were so many of them. They were starting to swap music.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't like discern, because there was like everyone had one or two turtle boxes. So randomly you'd be sitting there and the music would change and you're like,
Somebody just clocked in on your Bluetooth.
yeah, somebody just clocked up my Bluetooth from a different booth by accident and they just picked up Turtle Box. So like there was like the booth across from us was playing mariachi music when they were cooking.
Yeah.
So like randomly, because we had one new Turtle Box and we hadn't like named it. So like they had one new one too. So they would just hit Turtle Box click on there and it would just play mariachi music in both. And I'm like, guys, you got to drop one. One of them's not yours. So it's just funny. But
no,
good product.
They're awesome. So go check them out. Carter, let's just pop right into the draft. This week, our draft topic is our top bucket list waterfowl hunt destinations. Is that right?
Yes.
I probably gave that way too long of a title. We'll just say top waterfowl destinations.
Just bucket list waterfowl destinations.
Okay.
Bucket list waterfall spots. You go first.
Bucket list waterfall spots for me.
You're third. We're going 3-1. Start with your last one.
That's not how drafts work.
Well, it kind of sucks the way that would work, because then if I draft my worst one and then you draft my best one now for your worst,
okay.
I
get you. That's fair.
You go first. You're still guessed. Your guy guessed.
What?
Caleb Williams is going to go 32nd in the draft. They're going best to worst.
Not good.
Yeah.
You get it? Because you'd still pick your best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's start with Carter tonight.
Yeah, actually, I'd rather do that. Carter's good one.
Let's go Carter.
I mean, obvious one is Alaska.
Okay.
I just want to go. Be sick.
I like it. No, that's a sick one.
That's a good one. I can't argue that.
Okay. What would you shoot there? That's the bigger question. If you were like going to go to Alaska, what would it be for?
Harlequin, for sure.
Harlequin?
Oh.
Yep.
Not a king eider?
Nah, I'm okay on that.
What?
I mean, I'll go.
You don't want to kill one?
I mean, dude, that's the thing. That's why I asked the distinction between like top destinations for waterfowl versus
top
bucket
bird?
list. Because I
Oh.
feel like destinations, I'm like, oh, that's a place I want to go more than once. A bucket list, I'm like, wow, that's such a like crazy difficult trip to do that like if I do it once, it'd be sick.
I would say let's do bucket. Yeah, the bucket list is more, because the
list,
one
like
I have in my head
craziest
is like
hunts.
I will go once, I won't go twice.
Okay. Yeah, that's how I feel about this.
So
All right,
Alaska for you is one.
So Alaska for you to shoot a Harlequin?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I like it. Go ahead, Gavin.
Sweden.
Sweden.
The goose hunts in Sweden are fucking dope.
Is that when they night hunt?
No, I don't know.
That's
Maybe.
Aberdeen.
Azerbaijan?
No,
Yeah.
Aberdeen is in Sweden, isn't it? No, that's in Scotland. Scotland's in
Aberdeen.
hunting. Yep.
Scotland's at night?
Yep.
No, I just want to go there because you can kill. It's like 100 geese, and they kill often bands from Denmark, and they say Copenhagen on them. And
Really?
I would love, as a former Copenhagen enthusiast, I would love a Copenhagen band on my lanyard. It'd be so cool.
I like
It's
it.
literally, Joey laughs, it's the only band, that and a minor band, are the only two bands in my entire life that I've ever like wanted. Otherwise, I could care less about bands. But one that says Copenhagen on it for me would just be a cool moment.
Be sick.
I spent enough money with that goddamn company.
No doubt. No doubt.
Pay-
Yeah. You
pay
gave them
me.
a couple pickup trucks.
A couple? Bruh.
A few pickup trucks.
Bruh.
A house. Think you bought Copenhagen a house at this point?
Oh, without a doubt.
I don't want
Without-
to do the math on mine.
I did the math one year and it's painful. In a year. And I had 10 years.
Oh God.
12
well,
years
yeah.
total.
I would have
11,
had the same
11
pretty
years.
much. Yeah, 10 years.
11 years total. Yeah. It's bad.
Really scary.
To think about, yeah. Think about how much money I could have spent on other shit.
Probably could have gone to Sweden a few times.
Fucking probably like 4 times. That's so bad to think about.
So messed up. All right. My number one, I'd probably say New Zealand.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like, I think that one I can make happen. Like, I want to do that one at some point for sure, but
You don't think you'll go twice? Fucking
I don't know.
bags?
I don't know.
You? Shit.
Honestly, if I go there once and I like it as much as I think I'm going to like it, then I'm probably going to be like, I got to go back there at some point.
Big roller. He'll go probably 3 times, 4 times.
Yeah, well, I mean, some of us, instead of driving the big, nice new trucks and having, $10,000 spotting scopes, we just save up, go on a couple trips in our life. It's a simple life. It's no big deal. You know what I mean, Carter?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, hold on. We're gonna address that comment. Do you see the truck I drive?
Yes, you got it custom painted. It's got Superman on it.
I didn't do that.
You paid for that.
You souped it up. Yeah.
You souped it up. I like it, Carter. No, New Zealand.
New Zealand is
New
cool.
Zealand would be so sick because, I mean, legitimately, if you go to the right places, you can hunt where they like filmed a bunch of those Lord of the Rings scenes.
Yes.
Which
dope.
that would just be. I mean, are you kidding me? Sitting there, mountains, beautiful waters, and
Feeling
shooting
like
geese.
Frodo.
Where they shot that movie, where they shot some of those scenes for Lord of the Rings, like, I don't know, man. Just all around, I think it'd be an epic, trip.
Mhm.
I think,
All right. What do you
probably
got?
that's probably me.
My next would honestly be Texas. But I've wanted to go really bad ever since I started waterfowl hunting.
Like
Why?
to do like a panhandle goose hunt or like
Just
Texas coast blasting cast?
No, sandhill crane.
Oh, you want to
That
do like
stuff.
the geese and the peanuts?
Yep, almost did it the year of COVID, but then it all got canceled. But I've really wanted to go.
I'll send you some pictures.
Thanks.
I think I'm going there this year.
Thanks.
I think that's gonna work out.
Thanks for the invite.
Do you want to go? You can probably
Carter,
go. Honestly,
we can probably figure that one out. Like that's
It's really not that hard.
I know.
I don't
your
think that's-
employer.
It's not a hard one, but it's one I really want to do.
yeah.
Yeah, your employer might just send you.
We could probably figure something out there.
I'm down.
All right, Gavin.
Chile
Chile.
for a torrent duck.
Nice.
Torrent duck in the Andes. They're only at like I think it's 10 or 11,000 plus feet up. I want to do that. Be dope.
Wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
Only in the streams of the Andes Mountains up really high.
That's
You have to spot and stock them because they
Really?
you only kill males. You can't kill females, and they mate for life. And each like stream section only has one pair. They're very limited to where you can find them. So you literally have to like spot and stock and like zoom. Like you gotta
Glass.
work.
You're
You
glassing
have to
for
glass
ducks.
the whole thing. And I love that of it. And the torrent duck looks so cool. I literally I've had a photo on my wall of every room I've ever lived in, other than my home that I own. Growing up, I've had one since 13. On every childhood house, I have a torrent duck in a fucking like not a case, but in a frame
Yeah.
that I printed when I was in middle school. That I was like, I want to go here.
Is that the only place you can go hunt them?
It's the only place they're found. Yeah, I told my dad because when I was in like middle school, he's like, "Oh, I'll help you with college." I'm like, "Don't help me with college. Pay for me to go
I'm not
chase
going
a
to
torrent
college,
duck."
Dad. Let's be
No,
honest.
back then I still thought I had a chance playing ball, but I wanted to. I was like, "Pay for me to go chase a torrent duck." He laughed at me at 13. He's like, "That's insanity. No, not doing that.
Would have been more expensive than college.
Probably not."
Not anymore.
Probably not. Well, where you were going to go to college.
God damn. Okay, JUCO.
I did. That's what I'm saying. Same with
I
me,
wanted
bro.
to play D1. I had hopes when I was in middle school.
Middle school.
Yeah, literally, that's when this conversation happened.
I got you. You still were thinking Alabama or something, maybe.
No, for baseball, dickhead, not football. I knew there was no shot of that. My genetics hosed me.
Got it.
Yeah. Do I look like a Bama player
You were still thinking like Mississippi State then, huh?
for baseball? No, I wanted Omaha. I wanted Nebraska really
Did
bad.
you?
I wanted Nebraska really bad.
Why?
I wanted to play at Nebraska or Notre Dame, and then I found out to get into Notre Dame, you have to have like a 35 on the ACT. So that dream died real quick.
And like a dad who went there and donated
you have to be a
$1 million last year.
4.0. Like I had a buddy who went there, and he laughed. He goes, "Dude, you show up here, and everybody got a 4.0."
For sure.
He goes, "It ain't like a 4.0 don't mean nothing
No,
to anybody.
that's nothing.
Everybody had a 4.0."
Right. People are arguing about having perfect ACT scores. or
Yeah,
not.
he goes, people here had
Oh,
4.0s.
you didn't have a perfect ACT score?
Mikey laughed. Mikey's like, "Dude, I showed up here." He goes, "My roommate had a 4.0, perfect ACT. He volunteered in the community, 3-sport athlete, and in theater and in band." He goes, "Bro, how do you like top
Some
that guy?"
overachievers.
Like,
Yeah.
But
I like it.
go on, third
All
one.
right. Is it my third one?
Second.
Second. I'm
you're
on my
second.
second
You're on
still.
your second, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Bucket list hunt number 2. Man, probably Greenland.
Oh, I like that one. I want to go there.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know that one's a little under the radar.
We should.
And I don't know if I should be talking about it, to be honest. But and I'm just going to say nothing else. If you want to do the research and figure out why you'd want to go to Greenland and shoot waterfowl, go ahead.
I want to go with.
It ain't easy to go. That's all I'm going to say about it. If you want to figure out why you'd want to go to Greenland to hunt waterfowl, go ahead. We should make it happen.
We
Like,
should.
In the next few years, I really want to do
My
that trip.
30th birthday would be
Honestly,
super cool.
we should just get a board of all these bucket list hunts and just start checking numbers off the board.
Do I
Where
get
we're
to
just
go
like,
with
all
you
right, let's
guys?
go. Maybe we'll have to make that happen.
Oh, I'm on the
figure it
pod
out.
enough. That'd be nice.
There you go.
That could be your pod payment.
There we go. We'll figure something out.
All right, I'm in.
Okay. Carter, number 3.
I really want to go to Baja, California, and actually hunt the Brant.
You mean Mexico?
Yes.
Okay.
Baja. It's like, isn't it not
Yeah,
called
it's
Baja,
the-
California?
I believe it's I don't know.
I
It's
think
Baja,
it's-
Mexico either way.
Yeah.
But I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be sick.
I think
I
I'm
knew what
going
you meant
there
right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm going there to film, but to hunt it from looking at the
Tell them
pictures
to let
and
you
stuff.
hunt too, motherfucker.
Can't mix business and personal.
Yeah, you can. You definitely can. You definitely
Well,
be like,
people
hey, man.
do it every day. So
Yeah, I would be like, hey man, I will film for you for 3 days, but the fourth day I'm shooting.
Nah. We'll see.
we'll see. I like that one though a lot, Carter.
Yeah.
It's a great pick. All right, you're up. Number 3, Gavin.
Places I'll only go once.
Well, I mean, dude, you get down a list and you're like, I'd go back twice. Like everything on my list, I hope I get to go twice. But like, it's
I'm
such a production.
I'm trying to think
that,
of like those, because there's like some that I have that I will hunt within the next 18 months that I don't really want to consider a bucket list.
Sure. You want me to go?
No. Australia for me.
There's only like what, one spot in Australia you can even hunt, which is
I think
Victoria.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I thought you could hunt. I'd have to look. I know there used to be 2, but I don't know now. Now I don't know. That was pre-COVID. There was 2. There was Victoria, and there's another region in the north where you can bow hunt because you could get a pass to duck hunt and bow hunt big game as an outsider, but there was like a fee. And I looked into it then because I wanted to hunt is it fallow deer or fallow deer?
Yeah.
I wanted to hunt fallow deer in the rut with my bow.
My dad
Okay.
raised those.
What?
My dad raised those.
Really?
I still have a bunch.
Oh, what?
His dad's a big bow hunter.
Interesting.
Show you some pictures.
Oh, really? Adam Greentree posts like some super cool fallow deer photos, and I've really wanted to shoot one with my bow.
And Australia is a place to do it.
It's one of the only free range places to do it, but I want to say it's like Queensland. Queensland or Northwest Territories. It's one of the 2 it's called, where you can duck hunt and you could bow hunt, but that was pre-COVID, so I don't know now. I haven't looked at it in years.
I just know that Australia's had a bunch of problems with waterfowl hunting over the past like 10 years. I don't know where they're at right now, but at one point there was only a couple places you could even hunt ducks.
Yeah.
And people were like camping in the reeds, swimming out and getting them before you could.
Yeah.
Protesting
It was
it.
wild.
Bad deal.
Yeah, as they kill cats.
Yeah. Got a lot of cats, not as many ducks.
Yeah, apparently.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll kill cats like trophies, but we got a
Bad
problem
deal.
with duck
It's not
hunting.
good. It's not good out there.
Yeah, no, what is it? The pink-eared duck?
Australians getting pretty crazy.
Yeah, the pink-eared duck looks dope. I'd want to shoot one of those. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right, what's your third?
Carter, you kind of screwed me up because my third was for sure going to be Mexico, just because I love Mexico.
Yeah, you do have an obsession.
I
with
love Mexico.
Don't
It's
you want
just
to go
a
to
beautiful place.
Azerbaijan instead?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It sounds cool, but it's just such a trip.
I want to go there and I want to catch the F1 night race and then duck hunt.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Man, I don't know. I want to say probably like the island in Alaska to shoot a king eider.
It's on mine. It's 4th on mine, so that makes sense. It's a dope trip.
I'm probably going to say
St.
that
Paul
one.
Island.
I know, yeah, going to St. Paul Island would be a real trek, but that is truly a once in a lifetime. Like if I ever go there once, I don't think I have to go back.
Really?
I don't know. I guess I'll have to get there and see, but yeah, I don't know, man. I know it's a real trip, like a real trek to get there and to do it, and it can be very like tumultuous depending on your situation. So I'm probably
That's
saying
good.
that's
I like
once,
that. That's good.
We'll go with that. All right. Well, hey, thank you guys for listening. We really appreciate it. Let's get a little outro, Carter. Thank you very much. Oh
wait, one more.
no,
thing.
no,
Oh.
no.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we don't do that anymore.
Oh.
We quit that. We kind of had this whole convo about it, and we were like, isn't that kind of dumb? So then we were like, we're not going to do it anymore. So catch us on the next one, guys. We really appreciate it. Hey, Gavin, one more thing really quick.